Good morning. Hope we are well. Happy Saturday. So, it is, the 9th of January now. People may have had their January resolutions interrupted, should I say, by things external to us. Now, obviously, these are real reasons, and I speak about this a lot. Some people will think that it's an excuse, it's a this, but they are real reasons. Homeschooling, lockdowns, tears, work changes, having to shift everything from online, offline, online, all these things are real challenges. Now, you then throw in like documentaries, The Best Diet, vegan, carnivore, keto, low carb, paleo, Slimming World, Weight Watchers. They don't want to be called that anymore, do they? Lifestyle. Anyway, I wanted to just go over one question which I use myself too to really pinpoint if I'm feeling overwhelmed or feeling like I've got loads to do. It reminds me that I can't do everything, but I can always do one thing. I can't do everything, but I can always do one thing. And that is, what one thing could I possibly do today that if I did would have the biggest impact on my outcomes and on my progress? So which one thing could you possibly do today which, if you did, would have the biggest impact on your outcomes and on your progress? And I just want you to write that one thing down, then set an alarm for later today or tell someone, and then check in with yourself if you did it or not. One thing, because then you can see what the priority is. Because remember, we always use the word priorities, which actually conflicts with the word priority. If it's a priority, you have one thing. If it's priorities, you could go on. It's a to-do list. Now, that's not to say you don't have more than one thing to do, of course. But if you can narrow it down to that one thing and then just be okay with doing that one thing, because you don't have to be perfect to progress, remember. And this is what it's all about. We see people, and I say, like, we go over our Kickstart program at the start, and we set you 3 habits: food, fitness, mindset. And the thing is, they come in, they're like, bloody hell, I've looked around, there's so much stuff, and there is absolutely loads, because when you're ready, you might want to use some. But for now, focus on 3 things. Tick them off each day. It has to be personal to you. It could be as simple as a snacking habit. It could be as simple as, I have a glass of water before each meal today, and I get a workout in. Whatever it is, we do them one at a time. Could be today I do a workout. Tomorrow I'm going to have a glass of water before every meal. The next day I'm going to make a new rule for me that I have 3 meals and done. And if I'm hungry in between, I have fruit, vegetables. Whatever, it's got to be your rule. I'm just making these up. It's got to be your thing. My hair, blimey now. It's got to be coming from you. That's the key thing this whole time. Now, you'll start to notice that momentum builds up. And the coolest thing about this, is that 1, you're doing it. 2, your confidence is building as you provide evidence to your brain that you can do it. That voice would love to say, there's so much for you to do right now. You've got work, you've got this. And that's a comforting thing. But one thing that I've noticed is people could be having the same situation. Work's busy. I have no time to do this. Kids, I have no time to do this. Kids. The same situation, yet one person is exercising every day, the other person isn't. So then it comes down to priority. And that's okay, because when you get clear on actually what you want, that can actually take some weight off your shoulders. Because rather than beating yourself up because you think that you should be doing something that maybe you just don't value at the moment. Maybe you don't value your health as much as you think you did, and that's also okay. But it might be that what you do value requires your health. What I mean by this is, let's say you enjoy looking after others. We get a lot from that, right? I know a lot of people say it's selfless, but it's also selfish because, I love it. I love it when someone goes, oh man, I'll join your program sometime. And I just go, no worries, try this workout in the meantime. Read my book in the meantime. And I just give it to them. That gives me an amazing little buzz. Obviously, I just can't just give away everything. I won't be able to show up today. But that feels amazing, and it's helping people, and that gives me but I get a lot from that. Just getting an email, I love your email blogs, never met them. Yeah, they're saying, these really changed my mindset around this. It's like, bloody hell, that was amazing. That inspires me to do more and more. Now, my point in this, let's say you're helping others, but then the problem is you neglect yourself, as I have done before, many times. My cue is when I'm starting to say, you got to look after yourself. And then I go, I'm not even looking after myself. So ever since that moment, years back, probably about 4 years ago, I was like, I just said those words and I'm not doing it. So my point here is that if you're looking after others, and this is a normal thing that people say a lot, I'm always looking after everyone else, don't have time for me. That's okay. You can start to link that, your value of helping others, with how health and fitness could help you here. Because if you neglect yourself, are you going to be in a better position to help them? Yes or no? If you've got more energy, could you possibly be in a better place to help them? I know for a fact for me, if I exercise, I tend to have more energy, more patience, I'm better to be around. You can ask my wife that one. And all these things add up. And it's about, sometimes, if you're struggling to do the things that you think you should do, or struggling to stop doing the things that you think you should stop doing, consider why you do them, why you value them. It could be drinking, drinking. Why do I keep drinking all the time? You probably just value relaxing, and that's okay. You value relaxing, which means that you need to find something that relaxes you. That's all it is. So, I've rambled on and on and on and on and on. Going back to that question, what one thing could you possibly do today that if you did would have the biggest impact on your progress, on your outcomes? Have a great day. Any questions, let me know, okay? And if you do want more information about our 28-day Kickstart program, do send me a message and I'll get you the details. Make it a great day. Speak soon. Eat your protein, drink your water, and stay safe. Take care.